Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be learning how to add more life to our images with Vibrance and how to kind of brighten our images with exposure. So we go to our adjustment layers, and all of these effects can also be found here. Remember, all of these effects can also be found on the images adjustment, and then here we have them. So just go to your adjustment layers and then look for Vibrance. Where's Vibrance? So it is Vibrance. So what does Vibrance do? Vibrance increases the vibrance basically of your image. So it increases the richness of your image. So it basically makes your colors richer. So as I take this slider to the right hand side, we can see that our colors become richer. Okay, they become richer. When we take this to the left hand side, we can see that we are basically losing colors, right? So that's basically what Vibrance does. So we want to take this to the right hand side to a very nice level. So we don't want to overdo this. I think this is, even if we took it to the maximum, it's still looking good. Okay, but for some images you might not want to take it to this level. So basically it depends on the image, really depends on the image. So for this, we're going to maybe be okay with this. Let's hide it and see the effect. So the effect is kind of subtle, so it's perfect for me. So I think this level of vibrance will be perfect. Okay, now that's for Vibrance, and let's look at exposure. This exposure, even though this image doesn't really need exposure, or doesn't really need an increased exposure, but exposure increases the brightness of our image and also the darkness. Okay, so we can either make our image more exposed to light or reduce the exposure, basically this or this. Okay, so that's exposure for you. And under exposure, we also have what we call offset, which does this. Okay, quite similar to what the mean exposure does. And we also have gamma correction. So you might not want to mess with this other guys, that's offset and gamma correction. So let's get to 1. I did that 1 before. Or you know what? Let's just delete this layer and add it back. So let's go back to adjustment and then exposure. So let's see. Let's just adjust our exposure only. So let's see. This is too much. So I think we might need to maybe reduce the exposure a bit, because I think this is quite much. So let's just take our exposure a bit lower. So this minus 0.117 is perfect. Okay, so you can see the effect is really subtle, but it just kind of makes our image less harsh. Okay, so it's less harsh. It's kind of this cool image of a mother and her baby smiling. Perfect. So that's it for exposure and Vibrance. In the next video, we're going to look at saturation and hue. So see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, so that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. We post new videos every week covering topics in the fields of graphic design and illustration, motion graphics and video, branding, and more. If you want to support us and get access to exclusive benefits such as the project files we use in our classes, a live chat with us, shoutouts, and more, consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You can join for as little as $3 a month, and the link to our Patreon page is in the description below. And if you want to take your learning to the next level, you can check out the complete course, of which this episode is a part of. And in the complete course, you get access to more than 10 hours of video lessons, project files and resources, class exercises, a Q&A section, a certificate of completion, and more. You can get the course for a special discount by using the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.